What if the most dangerous signal in your body is the one you've been told to ignore? They call it white coat syndrome, a temporary spike. Nothing serious. But that belief is quietly destroying lives. Because those spikes are not random. They are early warnings. Your body is telling you something is wrong. And every time you dismiss it, you train yourself to ignore the truth. High blood pressure doesn't start with symptoms. It builds in silence, day after day, until one moment, it becomes a stroke, a heart attack, or something you can never reverse. And by then, it's too late. Now, here's the part most people don't believe. You can lower your blood pressure. Not in months, but in minutes. Yes, minutes. I've seen it happen. A simple action, and within 30 minutes, a drop of nearly 40 points. No drugs, no complicated plan, just one decision. And if that sounds impossible, good. Because by the end of this video, you'll see exactly how it works. And more importantly, you'll realize how much control you've had all along. So don't skip. This might be the moment that changes everything. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Most people think medication will fix their blood pressure, but it doesn't fix the cause. It only manages the numbers. And over time, that becomes a problem because nearly half of people fail single drug treatment. And even worse, most never get full control. Why? Because high blood pressure is not a medication problem. It's a lifestyle problem. There's no pill that can replace what you eat, how you move, or how you live every day. And deep down, you already know that. So let me ask you something. If your daily habits created this, why would you expect a pill to undo it? Comment below. Lifestyle first. If you're ready to take control, instead of outsourcing your health, there's a food most people overlook. It doesn't look powerful. It's small, simple, but it might be one of the most effective tools for lowering blood pressure naturally. Flax seeds. Some call it brown gold, because just a small daily amount can reduce diastolic pressure by several points. That may not sound impressive until you understand the impact. Over time, those few points can reduce stroke risk dramatically and protect your heart. And here's the difference. Unlike medication, this doesn't target just one pathway. It improves cholesterol, reduces inflammation, balances blood sugar. One habit, multiple benefits. That's the power of real food. Not just lowering numbers, but improving your entire system. To understand why this matters, you need to understand how medication works. Most blood pressure drugs don't fix the root cause. They block a function. For example, calcium channel blockers stop calcium from entering cells. This relaxes your blood vessels. Sounds good until you realize something. Calcium is not the enemy. Your muscles need it. Your heart needs it. So when you block it, you don't just affect blood pressure. You affect the entire system. That's why side effects happen. Swelling in the ankles, fatigue, constipation, irregular heartbeat, because your body is being forced to behave in a way it wasn't designed to. And over time, that imbalance adds up. Now compare that to real food. Instead of blocking your body, it supports it. Instead of forcing change, it restores balance. That's the difference. One suppresses symptoms. The other builds health. There's one habit that silently keeps your blood pressure high every single day. Sugar drinks. Not just soda, but juices, milk tea, energy drinks, anything with added sugar. They don't just spike your blood sugar. They keep your body in a constant state of stress. And over time, that stress turns into high blood pressure. But here's what most people ignore. It's not just a health cost. It's a financial trap too. A few dollars a day doesn't feel like much until you realize it adds up to thousands every year. So you're paying twice, once with your money and once with your health. And the worst part, you don't even notice it happening. Think of your blood pressure. like credit card debt. At first, it feels invisible. You don't see it. You don't feel it. So you ignore it. But behind the scenes, interest is building. Every day, you don't take action. The cost grows. And one day, it catches up to you. That's exactly how high blood pressure works. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't warn you loudly, but it damages your blood vessels, little by little, until something breaks. A stroke, a heart attack, and suddenly, the invisible problem becomes very real. The truth is simple. If you don't check it, you won't know it. And if you don't control it, it will control your future. So the question is not whether it's dangerous. The question is, how long will you ignore it? Now, let's talk about something surprising. A simple drink that has been used for centuries. Hibiscus tea. It's not just a pretty red flower. It's packed with antioxidants that help relax your blood vessels. And yes, it actually lowers blood pressure. Studies have shown it can reduce several points. That may sound small, but small changes add up fast. Even a 5-point drop can significantly reduce your risk of stroke and heart disease. And here's the shocking part. In some studies, it performed as well as certain medications. No side effects, no prescriptions, just a natural habit you can build daily. Sometimes, the simplest solutions are the most powerful. There's a story that changed how the world sees blood pressure. It's about Franklin Delano Roosevelt, one of the most powerful leaders in history. For years, he had dangerously high blood pressure. But back then, there were no effective medications. So what did doctors do? They told him to rest, relax, avoid stress, and wait. But high blood pressure doesn't wait. It builds, silently, relentlessly, until one day, everything collapsed. He suffered a massive stroke, a brain hemorrhage, and that was the end. Not overnight, not suddenly, but after years of uncontrolled damage. That moment changed medical history. It forced the world to take blood pressure seriously. But here's the lesson. Even today, with all our modern medicine, if you ignore your lifestyle, you are repeating the same mistake. Different time, same outcome. Now let's talk about what your body actually needs. Nitric oxide. It's one of the most important molecules for healthy blood flow. It tells your blood vessels to relax, to open. Without it, your arteries stay tight. And that's when blood pressure rises. The good news? You can boost it through food. Leafy greens, like arugula, basil, cilantro, they naturally support nitric oxide production. No forcing, no blocking, just helping your body do what it was designed to do. And that's the key difference. When you support your body, it works with you, not against you. So instead of asking, what drug do I need? Start asking, what does my body need? That shift alone can change everything. If you're looking for a simple way to improve your blood pressure, start with something powerful. Beets. It may not be your favorite food, but your body loves it. Beets are rich in nitrates, which your body converts into nitric oxide. And that means better blood flow, lower pressure. Studies show just 1 cup of beet juice a day can significantly reduce blood pressure levels. But here's the key. It only works if you stay consistent. Just like medication, when you stop, the effect fades. So this is not a quick fix. It's a daily habit, a choice. And that choice can change your future. If you're ready to try this, comment, daily habit. Let's see who's serious about taking control. Think about your body, like a car. If your car requires gasoline, would you ever add diesel? Even a little bit? Of course not, because you know it will damage the engine. But when it comes to food, people make that mistake every day. They mix good habits with harmful ones and expect everything to still work fine. It doesn't. Your body responds to what you give it. Every meal is a signal, either supporting your health or slowly breaking it down. And just like fuel, quality matters. You don't need perfection, but you do need awareness. Because small mistakes, repeated daily, become big problems over time. Let me show you how powerful your body really is. A friend of mine once had dangerously high blood pressure. She didn't take medication. Instead, she did something simple. She walked up and down stairs, again and again. Within 30 minutes, her blood pressure dropped by nearly 40 points. No drugs, no special equipment, just movement. Because your body is designed to adapt. It wants to return to balance. You just have to give it the chance. So the next time your numbers go up, don't panic. Move. Sometimes the fastest solution is the simplest one. Now here's something most people get wrong. They measure blood pressure once and assume that's the truth. It's not. Blood pressure changes throughout the day. When you're calm, it drops. When you're stressed, it rises. That's normal. So if you only check once, you're missing the full picture. You need patterns. Morning, afternoon, evening, at rest, after movement. Because what matters is not just one number. It's how your body behaves over time. And here's another mistake. People try to measure perfectly, sitting still, silent, relaxed. But real life is not perfect. You talk, you move, you feel emotions. So you need to understand your blood pressure in real conditions, because that's what actually affects your health. Awareness is power. The more you understand it, the more control you have. At the end of the day, it all comes back to what you eat. Whole grains, real food, not refined, not processed. Because when you remove fiber, you overload your body with sugar, and that leads to long-term damage. But when you choose whole foods, you stabilize blood sugar, support your heart, reduce your risk of chronic disease. This isn't about restriction. It's about upgrading what you put into your body. Small changes, repeated daily. That's what creates real transformation. So here's my question. Are you ready to take control of your health, one decision at a time? If you are, comment, I choose health. Because the moment you decide, everything starts to change.